I'm a bit nervous on this video. I'm doing something a little different. I'm messing with the Restream Live, and this is actually how I go live all the time. But this time I'm doing um a different kind of live. So give me a minute here. There we go. There we go. That's how we gonna do. And I think I'm having a problem here. Wait a minute. There we go. Let's do that. And got to do some settings right here. All right, here we go. That looks good. We're gonna look into the markets and see what's kind of going on. I am nervous today, man. I'm trying all these different platforms. All right, bear with me. All right, let's get into it. Let me relax. Let me share my screen again. Like I said, I'm trying to learn all of this stuff and what's going on. So here we go, man. Can you believe it? Can you absolutely believe it? The market is up another 522 points. S&P's up 72. I mean, like I said in yesterday's video, I feel like a genius. Oh my gosh, the VIX is down 7.24%. I actually think that people are chasing. There was a lot of money out of the market, and I think the whole, presidency thing, but a lot of people was out of the market. This market is running away from, and also what's happening is it's the end of the year. I mean, I just think chasing is happening. I don't know when it's going to stop, but the market, I think, is telling us something that full steam ahead. I don't know. It's a phenomenon, but just trade your plan. Do your plan and trade it. And that's what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and look at gotta look at that heat map. That's my thing, right? Let's look at the heat map. There it is. All right. Look at that. Healthcare was ripping yesterday, and it's down. Disappointed that my Google is not like Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, Amazon. It's kind of taking a break. Still up 1%, but I want it to be up 3%, 2%, like Apple, Facebook, up 3%, all of this. And it just makes me go, but I'm going to hold on to it. I'm actually plan on holding on to it for a year. I swear, I am not going to touch it unless this just totally changes. And I know when the DOJ gets involved and they actually on the Hill and they broadcasting what's going on constantly. And remember, Google is a professional at paying out money they get sued in every country, and they just like, okay, here's a few billion, and let's move on. Everyone needs Google. All right, so here it is, man. Another day. I was up 9 racks yesterday, and you can see right here I'm up another 4. I did no trading. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,000 in 2 days. Only on this account. Just on this account. So let's go ahead and just look at what's going on, man. Same stocks. So if you interested in anything, just kind of let me know. I think I got the chat windows up. What's up, rags to riches? The market is that's what it feels like. I think I tweeted you. It's just like, I don't know if I'm being piggish. I just got the same positions on, and it's just giving me money. I'm trying to think, should I just bail out and take it? I don't know. I mean, should I just go to a no position and just watch? Maybe. I mean, I basically made enough for like the year in 2 days. I don't know, man. I'm just pretending like it's just another day. I still feel like, looking at Google on the weekly, and these are the positions I am in. That's why I'm talking about it. That is really just getting started in the breakout. One of the stocks today that's kind of ripping is GM. GM up 5%. The earnings came out, and it was all on it on the halftime talking about it. I listen to that all the time. Yeah, they had great earnings. This is it's the automakers are in season. And remember yesterday's video, I wasn't in GM, but I told you I picked up the Ford, and Ford is on it's riding the coattails of the GM. It's up 4.38%. I told you I sold that 8 put. We right at 798. So it's almost like free money. If it can go over 8 by next, I think it expires the 3rd week of December, I would have made a free 90, whatever I sold it for, and not bad. I actually wanted to own the shares. That's why I sold a in the money put, but looks like I'm not going to be able to own it because I have a feeling Ford is actually going to go over $8. Right? Just looking at the, let me see here, trying to bring up some monthly. Look at that channel. Now, it's premature because it's still in the channel, right? It's still, let me close this window right here. Thing is at the high of the day too. It's still in the channel. I want to see it come out of this channel, and that's still yet to come. I mean, if you go back, what is this? The October to 2014, the move is to sell it when it gets right there, right? But for some reason, the environment is right, and I believe that this time is different. I mean, we probably thought this time was different, and we thought this time was different, and this time is different, but it's still in a downtrend. So this could actually be the trade of, and this is GM as well. I don't want to say the decade or the, I don't know what to say. The trade of, can't say the century, the decade, the year, maybe the trade of the year. Maybe the autos are going to come back in big fashion because these electric cars, and it's the new thing. And then when your neighbor has one, they're going to want one, and and it's just going to start to, and everybody's going to go broke trying to buy a new car. And I tell you what, the Mustang E, whatever that Ford's making, and the Broncos, they sharp looking vehicles, totally different. Are they rugged enough as the batteries to kind of do all whatever trucks do? I don't know. We're gonna find out. But so that's Ford. I'm in it. I'm not in it deep. I sold some puts last month. I think I sold 2 or 3, and then now I just got 1. So I'm in it for like $800. But I'm in it. I'm in it. And this is GM. So you can see GM almost looks like a breakout, a multi-year breakout going to 2005. It's not there yet. It's just getting started. So even though you see GM up 5%, keep an eye on it. It's still early. It's early. So just keep an eye on this thing. It kind of reminds me of the EEM, right? Same thing. It's almost like the EEM is the car makers, but I'm in the EEM. Now I'm in the EEM heavy, more heavier than that $800. And I like it here. It's up another 1.41% today. Multi-year breakouts. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I think we could go higher. Like, I don't think it's a fluke that the market's really running this way. It seems these charts are they really unbelievable. If you look at this, I didn't like this at first because I could draw a megaphone pattern and be like, the megaphone is gonna, go the other way, and it still can. You see that right there. But when you take out that, right, let's clear that out, and you look just like at this, right, that's a bull flag, man, and this can go higher. So if we could break out of the megaphone pattern, boom. I'm playing with my new toy. If we could break out of the megaphone pattern and go up out of there, I think we'll be all right. So keep an eye on that pattern. Let's see which one prevails. Is it the megaphone or is it the bull flag? Let's pull up the cues. Same thing here. It's like, I don't know. It could be genuine. Now, the world is effed up, man. People's broke, unemployment, trillions of dollars weak, gold. Let me look at gold real quick. GLD. By the way, I think the Fed's supposed to be saying something. Ooh, gold is getting ready to do a it's getting ready to break out. I didn't know gold snuck up on us like this. Gold is another trade to be in. I don't really trade gold because when I do take a position, it doesn't work out for me. It doesn't work out. But look at that. Remember it went down when we pull up the daily. Remember it kind of had its little people just kind of got scared. Everybody, that was down. Wow. Yeah, that was 10%. Now it's going sideways, but looks like it wants to go higher. So we're gonna have that inflation or the hyperinflation, TLT, because they throwing all this money, at the bonds, at the markets or the economy. TBT, by the way, is the opposite of the bonds. This is a position I've been thinking about jumping in because I think it could be time. Damn. Weekly. Looking at the month. Let's look at the daily. I think it might be time that it's kind of like getting in early. And this is the opposite of the bonds, the TLT, right? So actually TLT is up today. TBT is down. But I think overall, this could be the new trade. So I'm actually keeping an eye on this because when this thing runs, it could run. It could run. Look at back. Dang. Why I'm not getting enough data. I want more data. I don't know. I gotta have to change my charts. Could I slide it over? Time axis 20. Yeah. Let me see something here. Let's go to FinViz. Yeah, I guess over here, I guess I'm trying to get at. See how it's coming towards the top of this triangle? I think it's going to break out. So just keep an eye on the TBT. That's the opposite of the TLT, the ultra short 20+ year treasury. See what happens. Actually, wait a minute. Is that a gap down? It's hard to see. Anyway, keep an eye on it. All right. I might not know what I'm talking about here. I'm getting bad data. I thought maybe I need to go back a couple of weeks when it was right here, but it looks like it gave up on us. Oh, man. So Jewelry Box. Hey, babes. Just now seeing you. You said you bought some GM stock. I like that EV Hummer that's coming out. Yeah, it's just a new game for the autos. And I'm thinking that, if the autos are making new cars, I imagine there's different parts and stuff in it and stuff. So that makes the other people that supply the parts more business because now they're creating new stuff, and more jobs and new stuff being created for the new cars. And yeah, I guess it's like a thing like that, so it could go a long way. It really can. So just keep an eye on it. It's trading. It's early. Now we're looking at that. It's early. It's early in the trend. So Ford is the cheapest if you want to get in there. I don't know what the car ETF is, but Ford and GM, and of course Tesla led the way. TSLA. I mean, Tesla is still all right. That is a monstrous bull flag kind of going on. So let's go back to my charts, my regular charts. Let me pull up Tesla real quick. This is really bullish right here. You see, I already got that arrow kind of going on, and Tesla, all it does is go straight up. It looks like it just took a brief pause and maybe wants to do another one of these legs. Remember, Catherine Wood's price target is 15,000. Okay, so you got to divide that by 5 because that's when it's divided by that split. So it'll be 3,000. So it's still way up there. She's correct. This thing still got a long way to go, and it looks like it wants to make a move to start, heading that way. Not necessarily 3,000, but up. See those arrows I've been drawing up? This is it's when stocks go up and then they go this is what I look for. I just sideways where they don't give up the price level. They just hold it. It means it wants to go higher. So that's what I like, and that's what I look for. This is going to be a quick video, by the way, man. I still feel nervous about this whole little thing, going on right here. Let me see something. It's like I can invite people. Let me see. Can I do control? There. I just put like an invite link. I don't even know how it works. So if anybody wants to share it with me, hey babes, get up in there. Cashmatic, what's up, man? Snap. Oh, okay. I thought you was like Snap. Let's pull up Snap. Wow, Snap is down today, not going in getting any of that social media fun. But this thing was on, it blasted off. This started the whole social media thing. You know what I was looking at? Although I said it was up 60% from that earnings. So maybe it's like taking a breather, just like I got done saying. Let's see if it actually holds this level. Let's see if it holds it, right? Where it don't really kind of go down. Facebook. Oh, there she is. Look at my babe. Hey, we gotta take a pause and let me see if I can bring my
Hello.
Babe. Hey, babe.
Hi, babe.
Hey. I don't even know how to bring us side by side. Oh, I know. I didn't turn this off. Bring that like that. Oh, bring that like that. Bring that like that. Bring us like that. Like that. Yeah, I'm learning this thing. Yeah, I got you. There we go. Look at you. Looking all good. Oh, I know why. You got your phone all sideways. I hate that side. Your phone is regular, not sideways. It's all right. Oh, I don't know if it'll change now. You already started it that way.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. You look good. I zoomed you in.
Oh, okay.
So this is my sweetheart. This is the Jewelry Box. You can actually follow her on Facebook, Jewelry Box. The Jewelry Box, right? On Facebook.
The Jewelry
And
Box.
send your girls over there because she's selling some jewelry. Yeah. But I'm doing my stock thing. I was sitting here I'm still kind of messing with this live kind of thing. This is free when I'm using. I use this all the time, but I never use their built-in live thing, right? I've been using the OBS, which you're like, what the hell is that? It's a headache. That's what it is. Oh my God. I got to get back to the stocks, babe. So
okay, babe. All right.
All right. Mwah, beautiful. All right. So it works. So there's the link, man. If you want to get on, just click it. Talk some stocks. She don't know anything about stocks, so I had to get her out of here. Snap. Yeah, this started the whole social media thing. So if Facebook is up, oh shoot. Dang, I don't kick the hot button. Hold on there. Still learning. Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is up $3 today. Gosh, look at that breakout right there. Right? If this thing, this is gold here. I'm giving y'all. This is why I really trade the same stocks. I'm telling you, get 3 to 5 stocks, just study them, like them, get on board when they ripping, get off board when they not. I think anyway, it's getting ready to break out. Will it pull back at 304? I know it's going to reach 304. Does it pull back? Is it the double top? Or if it breaks through? If it breaks through, we're gonna go higher. So look at the stochastic, how it just turned around as well. So just keep an eye on it. This is what I'm in. This is the one that's printing me money. Gosh, who was that? Rags to Riches, up 3,400. Keep giving it to me. And that's it, man. I'm just in Facebook and Google. Oh, and GoPro. Remember I told y'all about the GoPro? I did a whole video on it. Tonight, they report earnings tonight. So I don't know if you want to get in early to maybe get a piece of it. It's only a 666. Oh, I wish I didn't see that. It's only $6 stock. You can get in early. All right. It's got a bull flag right about now on the weekly. Let's see what happens. All right. So I'm interested to hear it. I have a position in it. If earnings is shitty, I'm probably out. If it pops, I want to stay in. It's really that simple. I like what they said about the subscription. I was actually on Amazon and I was reading the GoPro 8, 9, the Hero 9. And people was like, man, don't buy it here. Buy it at GoPro directly because they got the subscription and you'll get this and that and that. Oh, it sucks here. I'm telling you this. So I'm like, wow, the people were pissed that they bought it off of Amazon, and they're kind of telling others to go buy it directly from GoPro. So they totally cutting out the middleman, and they letting you buy it from GoPro, and they making you buy that the subscription. They throwing you right in the subscription for a cheaper camera price. And if you like it, I imagine you'll keep the subscription and all that. So let's see what happens. I like it. If they like, oh man, this is bullshit, you know, if it's not working out for them, I'm gonna be. I think they'll know something with this earnings right here. So I'm gonna be in it for earnings today. And if it sucks, I'm out. If it doesn't, I'm probably stay in and maybe even consider getting longer. So what you guys talking about? Hey, Chopper, what's up? I felt stupid for never buying the video. I don't feel that way because it's always an opportunity, and it's actually, God, look in the video. See, this is what I'm talking about. The stocks is ripping. So we feel like, oh, this is no way, man. It's too much. No, these charts are super bullish. So I didn't pull up NVIDIA in a while. I wanted to own it. And matter of fact, I was in it at 400. I got faked out. Where was it at? I think it was 400. I got faked out. It went down to 360 or something like that, hard. And it scared me. So I got out. And I kind of never looked back. I'm trying to remove this stuff. And let me change this time axis, by the way. Get it back to 40. What did I have? I think I had it on 50. Like to have that moved over a little bit from the wall. It's bullish. This is kind of flagging. I mean, I like it. It's getting ready to break out, you know, so all the way from August, right? So I like it. You still might be able to get in it. They report earnings. It's probably even going to run into earnings November 18th. It's hard to say to get in it after it done ripped. What did it? I mean, yes, this week, you know, we'll be chasing like everything. This thing is up 15% in 3 days. So it's hard to say take a position. And see, and that's the problem with what everyone's doing, right? So everyone's like, they just chasing. They missed it. You know, we missed. A lot of people have missed it. They missed the whole run. You know, so I don't know if I like that view. This is the view I got to do. Yeah, they missed the whole run. So I tell you, man, you almost want to wait for a pullback. That's the prudent thing to do. Maybe it settles in a little bit. You could sell puts on it, maybe sell put spreads, right? And so hopefully it holds, or just hopefully hope for the pullback. But watch the breakout, because I think if it does break out, and it probably won't break out to earnings, it'll probably run up to this 589 and then pause and then maybe break out for the earnings, because you saw what Qualcomm did, right? So Qualcomm, let's look at that. Let's lose Qualcomm as a you see what it did? And this is up 13.5%. This doesn't have the same pattern, though, as what was we just looking at? NVIDIA. NVIDIA is actually building that pressure. So when I pull up NVIDIA again, I actually like the way this looks. This looks like it wants to pop 13% as well, or just a big pop, you know. So look at how it came into the moving averages, right? So I'm looking right here. You see how it's, you know, these is up here has been shitty buy points, all of this. Now it came in. It finally came in to where the moving averages caught up to the price. So this is on a weekly, so that's the 9 week, that blue, purple, whatever. The blue is 9 week, the purple is 20. It came in, it's touching. So it's probably a good buy point, even though we should have bought it a couple of days ago, you know, but I don't know, man. It's one of those markets. It's one of those markets. You know, maybe when they announce the presidency, that will be the pullback time, the time to get in. So they'll say, oh, you know, I'm thinking, you know, I'm trying not to say key names because YouTube gives me no love. BWINs, right? BIDEN, and the MILITIA groups hit the streets, and then there's RIOTS going on all over the place, and the markets get worried and start selling off this rally we just had. There's the time to get in. There. So that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe you could, I can't even say, I was gonna say maybe you could hope for that. You don't want to hope for that though. It could get ugly out there. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, so that's my feel on that stock, the Nvidia. You said, and just watching it go. I know, man, isn't it? It's painful. It's painful to just watch. Let me ask you a question, Chopper. How come you didn't get in when it was down here? How come you didn't get in when it was 497? I just want to know, because it didn't break support yet. You know, it's kind of, did you just think it was, you know, what was your reasoning for that? Since you was watching it. Not that you did anything wrong. I mean, a lot of people was watching it, and like if it was me, I'd be like, all right, let me pull up the daily chart. Okay, because you like, oh man, remember I did that. I can't remember when I do these lines. So when it popped up here, and this is actually a good bottom, right? When you look at this candle right here, even though that's not the bottom, and you see this day, this was a moment to get in. My volumes act up. It wasn't even that great of a volume day, but this was the moment to get in. And you probably maybe want to wait and see, and then boom, look how it just runs away from you. From this close, right, to this high. What is that, up 6%? And then from this close to where it is now, it's up another 3%, or 2.2. Crazy. Maybe you get a little pullback, man. Look at the candle. So it's kind of pulling in a little bit now, right? So see what happens. Look at these gaps. You know, gaps are supposed to get filled. Sometimes it just runs away though. So it almost looks like it wants to run away. The volume is not there yet either. That's kind of weird. Not that weird, but so it had this moment. What is wrong with my volumes? Pull that in there. I'm trying to fix my volumes. Anyway, I think I got two things going on right here. The volumes, the volumes are not quite there. You know, so like here, right? So that's kind of weird, right? It makes you think that it could pull in, right? So just keep an eye on it. Maybe people are still scared. They want to wait to see who's going to be the next leader, and maybe that's when they make their decision. But for right now, it's still in the range. I mean, even though this looks great and it looks good to break out, it's still in the range. Generally, I get in early and I wind up losing money because it's down here. Over my experience is to wait for it to break out, but I always get in early because I want the move. I want the breakout move. But I get burnt a lot because I get in early, and you know, people are selling here, you know, so just kind of be wary of that. You gotta make that mind. It's that fear I have been conditioned to worry about, and that's everyone. I think what you're feeling is what everyone is feeling, and now I'm missing it. You know, I'm missing it. I don't even know if people just think everything's gonna be okay. I just think, oh, I'm missing it, and they're short. A lot of people short thinking, oh, I'm gonna make all this easy money when there's no PRESIDENT, and it goes down, and they jump back. So I think a lot of people got caught off guard. I mean, if you was short, bought puts, sold calls, that was bad. Bad thing, man. Bought puts, they went to zero quick, or you know, lost a lot of value quick. Sold calls in the money, you know. So I think it's a lot of people. So what do y'all think of this whole restream thing? You know, it's a little better with my video down there in the corner. I wish I could make that a little bigger. Doesn't let me do that. I could actually see the chats a little better. I could see who's in here. It says there's 6 people, and thank you for all 6 here. I feel nervous. When I'm out of my comfort zone when I make a video. I feel nervous, and I don't know what the F I'm talking about. So forgive me for that. You know, I thought I wanted to do a pre-recorded, but I like going live. I really do. Dang, I forgot. Who's calling me? I don't know. We're just gonna let that one ring. I like doing pre-recorded videos. I mean, I like doing live videos, but the pre-recorded has actually been working for me. You know, I'm telling you, I don't know if YouTube likes live videos, even though you would think they encourage it. Look at the volume. I'm sorry, I'm just back to NVIDIA. I was on the daily. Look at the weekly. This is some weak volume for this quarter breakout. So it's either gonna come back in because it's fake, or it's gonna start to explode, right? You know, so I think you might get your opportunity. You know, let me see something. Let me pull up the Qs. Up 2.56%. It's still got 2 more days. This is the weekly. We'll see what happens, but the Qs look pretty powerful as well. It really honestly looks like it wants to go further, even though we was just up an insane amount lately. Getting all these alerts on my phone. All right, yeah. So what do you think, rags to riches? Do you think this is what do you think, man? I got all these charts trying to, for the most part, you know, I got it. Yeah. For the most part, I'm going to zoom in right there. We're just at the top of this range. You know, it just may pull back. Let's see what happens. But the motions, this candle, it's early in the week still. It's still got another 2 days. Wait a minute. Today's Thursday. Still got another day to go. But see what happens. Maybe at the end of the week, are we breaking out? Will we close here? Will we close way up here? I mean, because tonight we might know who the PRESIDENT is. So will that even be more bullish? You know, for whatever reason, I don't know. Or will that be bearish? But I don't think it will be bearish because the market knows who the next PRESI. I mean, it's no secret. It's just got to be official now. So that wasn't. Yeah, I know, babe. That was actually a 502 number. I don't know who that was. It looked like a marketing number. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I guess make this video short. Lost for words. Money printing machine. That's what I'm saying. Just hey, you know what? It sucks that I'm glad I'm making money. Okay, I'm glad, but I don't like making money like that. I don't want it. I don't. It makes you. It's not normal, right? It's not normal for this market already at highs in this kind of environment, making these kind of highs, you know, going up 3-5% a day with a new PRESI. I mean, there's a lot. Well, I guess that uncertainty is coming out of the picture, and that's part of it. But still, there's still a lot more uncertainty out there. So it just doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? It feels good when everything is normal and it's kind of going up nicely. But when it's like this, it kind of don't feel really good because it's nervous. You know, it could go away tomorrow if you don't sell. But I'm just going to go ahead and hang on because I like the way some of these charts are looking. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's video. I'll pull up some of the different sectors. Look at the XLI, the industrials. That's getting ready to break out. So we saw the EEM, I'm long, XLI. We saw the car makers. Let's pull up the XLB. Look at the XLB, the builders. Look at that. Look at that candle. This is the weekly. It's breaking out. You see, so everything just looks like it's about to explode. I mean, it's looking really, really bullish. You know, like it could go up. Almost like we this is insane to say, almost like we can get another leg like that, right? Like maybe this was the first leg, right? Try to draw something like this. Second, then third. This leg meaning, let me zoom that down. This leg being as long as this leg, right? So if you go to a monthly, I mean, that's insane. Look at that line I just drew. Go straight up. Hey, I don't know. That's just doesn't feel good, you know? So, yeah, that's it. You said you also had that uneasy. Yeah, that sucks, man. It felt good. Let me see. Pull up the SPY. There was actually a time this year I felt good. Oh shoot. SPY. I think it was, even though I was losing some money, I think it was here when it kind of leveled off, you know, and it started going down. I was like, okay, you know, maybe it's normal. Now it's starting to, that's it, you know. But notice how, see how it's flagging. But we came up to here, we reached the double top, right? And it's, for the most part, it's just been going sideways. And I just got done saying, right, it's holding it. It's holding at top. And it's not giving it up, right? Everybody's expecting it to go down, right? Everybody's selling all new prices go down, you know, and no. So when something don't happen, I say it all the time, as it's supposed to go, it goes hard the other way, right? So, I mean, this week can end in just another huge day up tomorrow. We got 100,000 new cases plus a day. New people passing away. I was wondering how that rhymes. Did y'all hear about the Indiana student that passed away in his dorm room from you know what? So it's not the greatest out there. You got France shutting down, getting ready to shut down again. So it's just weird. You know? Is it all about stimulus? Is it all about the stimulus getting ready to pop up? Because even though I think it's going to be less stimulus now because the house is churning, you know, Chris Christie said something. He was like, yeah, we was expecting a blue wave, but it wound up being undertow. I like that line. Anyway, so maybe it won't be as strong, but it's still going to be some stimulus. And I don't know what it is. It's just crazy. It's crazy, but go with it, you know. Go with it. I remember the last time, let me show you this, and then we'll end it here. All right. Let me clear all of this out. Clear these drawings. All right. Last time we had crazy moves to the upside like that was here. Right? It was just like, oh, what? Let me pull up the daily. People was scared, right? It was going up 5%, 5, boom, boom, little pullback, and was doing it again. And maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's something like that's going to happen. And look at that run. I know this is crazy, okay? I get it. I'm just saying what it is. But this era reminds me of this era. And look what happened. It just kept going, right? And then a lot of people missed the train. And then it was kind of just that whole FOMO word started coming out there. So, guys, you don't see it as well. That whole FOMO. So I'm talking about down here, right? People's missing a train, and then the whole FOMO thing. So this part is really similar to this part right down here, right? If I could zoom in right here, you could kind of see that. Always messed up. And then zoom in right there. Look at that. So I don't know. And yeah, I know it's crazy. I don't know if we would have a run like that, but maybe it's because I don't know. But I'm just following the price action. This here on Trade Trades, we just look at price action. And I took out my where was I losing money? And I'm learning, I be learning too, man. I'm telling you, I'm nobody. All right. I'm lucky. I was losing money back in here when I was just totally convinced of what was going on, and oh, he's lying about the trade deal and all that other stuff. And man, and I kept saying, I was even saying on the videos, I'm like, man, I got to block, I got to do this. And once I closed my ears and started looking at the price action, just looking at the charts, I started making money. But in this era, when all of that was going on and the trade deal and it's on, it's off, it's on, it looks good, it don't look good. And I was like taking the wrong side of the trade. And I was like, that's it. I'm not listening no more. I'm just gonna look at this. I'm just gonna look at this. I mean, and we was making higher highs. Look, I mean, it was going up. It was a little volatile, but it was going up. And then I just got on board, you know. And then I got out somewhere around here, right? I was like, man, I don't like it. And it was somewhere around here. I got out. I think I said this in yesterday's video. And so I missed a little bit of this run as well, and it dropped. And then I got back in somewhere around here. And then it dropped more. Then I got back in some more. I was trying to go all in, man. I was getting money. I was like, get in. And that paid off. And the Robinhooders were doing the same thing. Everybody was getting in except for the professionals. Oh, man. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. You said you also had that uneasy feeling. Okay, it looks like I got everyone's comment. I don't think I missed anyone. But thanks, Cashmatic, Rags to Riches, and yeah, and Babes and all that stuff. Thanks for being with me, joining with me. Appreciate it, man. And let me know in the comments how you like this little setup. Should I kind of run with this? I still probably do pre-recorded videos. I might even do another one today just to do one. And because you don't get no love with YouTube on the lives. I did some research on that and followed some bigger YouTubers that were saying the same thing. All right, so thanks for watching. This is Dre Trades, all that stuff. Instagram, Twitter, you know the deal. I'm out. Peace.